Next up, guys, we have the Dreamer household. The residents are Darren and Dirk Dreamer, son and father. Difficulties easy, central character is Darren. This is their little house right here. Not too humble and not too grand either. Just kind of a normal house. They live at 195 Main Street. They have 43,945 simoleons in their net worth. And their family bio says Darren is pursuing his dream of being an artist, while his son Dirk hits the books. And Darren may have found his muse, but will his creativity be enough to win Cassandra's affection? So unfortunately, the main kind of story with this household probably, well, it'll probably go the way it usually goes with this, with Pleasantview, if you play it the way that they kind of script it and the way they want it to go. So first I will say, Darren, in his lifetime one, he wants to be a mad scientist in this game, but he does pursue art. So I am going to give him an art degree because that is the most fitting in my opinion. Oh, you know, we haven't been doing Sims bios either again, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Darren's bio is Darren has missed his wife ever since her death. Will he ever get another chance at love? And she is the lady buried out here underneath the willow tree. And Dirk's bio says, though it's been hard without his mother, Dirk has made every effort to do well in all areas of his life. And now we will give the boys secondary aspirations. Darren's first aspiration is knowledge. Okay, so Darren's second aspiration, his highest is knowledge, which he already has, obviously. So second highest is family. So we will give him the family aspiration as his second aspiration. And for Dirk's secondary aspiration, his highest is pleasure. And his actual first aspiration is fortune. So we will give him pleasure as his second, which is, I don't play a lot of pleasure sims, so that'll be interesting to have in the household. So he wants Dirk to get A+ report card. We'll lock that in. We'll lock in the Kiss Cassandra because there's a chance that could happen. Dirk wants to find a job. We'll get him that. What's his lifetime career? His lifetime want is he wants to be in the entertainment career. So guess we'll do that for him. So the first part of the Prima guide says send Darren upstairs to his easel to complete regular painting with the paint interaction. And over here in the game, it says Darren Dreamer wants to paint for a living, but does he have the skills to pay the bills? Those past due statements are starting to pile up. So we'll send him upstairs to do a painting. And it sounds like Dirk's down there, yeah, playing with the little, what's that called again? Oh, he's playing darts. I'm dumb, sorry. So we'll just fast forward until he gets his painting done. Oh, looks like the bus is here. Sounds like it's here. Fix all the roads and everything. In case you guys have noticed that the roads are different textures than the roads. I'll fix that later. Word spreads fast in this family. Dirk's relatives heard about his report card and they're pleased as punch. They give Dirk a $100 reward for making them the proudest doting family this side of SimCity. Cool. Dirk's got a good report card, I guess. We could see if he can find a job. None of the scripted stuff has to do with Dirk really, so he can do his own thing. Entertainment? No. No. Yeah, there's no more jobs available. Well, we'll probably have entertainment eventually. So Darren finished his painting. So it says, still haven't found your artistic voice. Try painting a still life or portrait of a family member to add a personal touch to your artwork. So we're going to sell that for $73. Not bad. The second part of the Prima guide says, when the painting's done, sell it. Third part says, next, use the easel again to paint either a still life or portrait and follow the on-screen instructions. No, don't write in your journal. Okay, let's... Oh, no. Sorry. We want to paint a still life. Now, actually, we want to do a portrait. I'm sorry. How many paintings am I gonna have? I'm sorry before I get it right. A portrait of Dirk. Yes. That's what we want. Is it gonna be crooked? No, there, I can zoom in. Okay. There, that's pretty good. Step 4, the Prima guide says complete the chosen custom painting over the evening and most likely into the next day. And then when it's done, sell it too. I'll go ahead and have Dirk make some dinner. He needs to take care of his needs a little bit. Dirk's already downstairs cooking up some... Oh, he burnt the macaroni. Okay. Well, it is what it is, Dirk. We all gotta start somewhere. What? You can't finish it? Bro, what? There's like some glitch where it's not letting me finish the painting? Dirk, why are you not in bed? He's gonna make himself tired tomorrow at school. Can't believe it. I think there's some glitch on this painting where it's not gonna let me finish it. So I guess we'll have to start another one. Have him make some cereal. You can't burn cereal. Dirk can eat some too for breakfast. Let's see, he's not gonna be able to finish this painting, so let's just have him do a regular one. I don't want to set up another portrait painting. Oh no, the cereal's nasty now. Okay. Eureka, you gained another skill point. That's cool, but all I really want you to do... Oh, Eureka. Gain another one. Why is this... Did he really just finish out his... He just got all of his creativity there. I don't think that was supposed to happen. That seems a little bit like a glitch. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I guess he does have the thing, didn't he? I gave him the Eureka thing, so I guess that was my fault. He won't ever get to fulfill that want. Okay, so he made another painting. That one's 514, so now... Prima got already read it, but it says part 6, with the money from the paintings, pay the 2 stacks of bills on the first floor. Oh, they just want us to pay the 2 on the first floor. Well, we'll pay them all. We get quite a bit of money out of that, so we'll pay them all. And with that, we are finished with the Dreamer household. So not very eventful household. So next, per the Prima guide, we're going to move to the Pleasant family. Okay, so per the Prima guide, our next house is going to be the Pleasant household. So the residents are Daniel, Mary Sue, Lilith, and Angela Pleasant. The difficulty is medium. The central character is Daniel. This is the Pleasant household here. They live close to the Goths. They live at 215 Sim Lane. They have $103,349 simoleons in net worth. And their family bio says, on the surface, Daniel and Mary Sue Pleasant seem to have the perfect life. But is their love a flimsy facade? And can Angela and Lilith make the right choices when it comes to love? So first thing, of course, is a little bit of housekeeping. So Mary Sue is in the politics career. And her lifetime wish is to earn 100,000 simoleons. Her bio says, active and friendly, Mary Sue believes people are inherently good. She enjoys pottery, or used to, when she had the time. That's interesting. I didn't know she used to like pottery. Let me see what kind of majors we have for politics. So we've got drama. I don't think she would be a drama person. I mean, there's a lot of drama that revolves around her, but it's not necessarily because she wants it to be. I'm tempted to go political science, but I think I'm going to do economics, because it seems like she would really like the economy, in my opinion. I think either that or political science would be a good one for her. So I'm going to go economics for her. For Daniel, his lifetime wish is to become a Hall of Famer. I think his is usually always pretty much the same. And he's in the athletics career. I'm not sure. There's probably not many majors that do athletics. So drama's it. So he's gonna get the drama, which is kind of fitting for him. He is a bit of a drama queen. So this household is gonna be a crazy one that we're gonna have to deal with. I'm gonna go ahead and do also their secondary aspirations. What does his bio say? Just real quick. Since his father, Jeff, died without achieving his dream of going to Mars, Daniel has felt an overwhelming guilt. Interesting. I'm going to lock in that woohoo with Mary Sue and also kiss Mary Sue because that'll be easy to do. So his first aspiration is romance, and it looks like when we calculate his second aspiration, his highest is fortune. So we're going to give him fortune as a secondary aspiration. Now for Mary Sue, her first aspiration is fortune, and when we calculate it, her second highest aspiration is knowledge. So we are going to give her knowledge as a secondary aspiration, which should be pretty interesting. We will go ahead and do the girls as well. I usually try to calculate secondary aspiration when the children become teenagers, just so they can get a head start early. So Angela's bio says Angela is patient and dutiful. She dreams of being a fishing boat captain, which is interesting. Her actual lifetime wish is to become a media magnate, which is the journalism career. So her first aspiration is the popularity, I think that is. Yeah, popularity. And for her secondary aspiration, her highest is romance. So she is going to be a romance sim secondarily. That is kind of one thing I don't necessarily agree with her having, but I do think it makes her an interesting character. And I will go out and say, just as a disclaimer, I'm not a huge fan of the Pleasant twins. They can be very interesting and fun to play with if you have a good storyline for them. I never do. They kind of just bore me. They don't really do a lot of stuff. Like when I try to have them do things, it never works out in my game. So they just don't really cooperate with me very well, I guess is the gist of it, of what I'm trying to say. Lilith's bio says Lilith had it harder than her twin sister, so she says, which, just isn't fair. So her first aspiration is popularity as well. I'm not sure. The girls might have the same secondary aspiration. I'm not sure. She's kind of just the opposite of her sister, honestly, in her non-popularity and her interests. I didn't say what her lifetime wish is actually the same thing. So I guess the girls are going to try to do the same thing in life. They both want to be a media magnate in the journalism career. So interesting little turn of events there for them. So second aspiration for Lilith is her highest is pleasure. So she's going to have pleasure as her secondary aspiration. Which again, not 100% fond of pleasure sims, but it is what it is. So now that we've got everything done with everybody, I went ahead and put the bad box away already. So now we're just going to start up the Prima guide, per what the Prima guide says. And it looks like first part says Mary Sue and the twins leave the house for the day, leaving Daniel alone. So we're going to unpause the game here. Now we do get a few pop-ups here. Well, one pop-up that's relevant. The other one's just a mod pop-up. This one says, who says good help is hard to find? Daniel has his eye on the maid and wants a little romance, but will his decision threaten family unity? Already kind of an infidelity thing going on. He is making out with Mary Sue at the moment. The girls and Mary Sue's carpool should be coming in about an hour. She wants to get a promotion, so I'm going to go ahead and lock that in for her. She's not going to, but we will go ahead and lock it in for her. Oh, let me spawn the adjuster too, just so I don't forget about that. Because I believe for everything to work correctly in the game, like you'd want it to, you have to have the adjuster on every lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Mary Sue and Daniel. Oh, that's right, their relationship's not 100%, is it? Okay. Don't actually go relax, because she's not gonna be okay with you trying to do that with her right now. Okay, well, he's just relaxing in the middle of the room. Interesting. I think that's a glitch I often have with this game, is they just don't get in the bed correctly. So I'm having her tickle Daniel just because she wanted to. And her carpool's here. So now the girls and Mary Sue are off to their work and school, respectively. Oh, Mary Sue's taking the back way out. I was like, where is she going? Okay, so the next part of the Prima guide says, at 10, the maid, Kaylin, arrives and begins her work. A quick check of Daniel's relationship handle shows he has a little thing going with the maid. So we are just going to chill right now and wait for her to come in. I'm also going to log in as have 3 loves at once. So Daniel and Mary Sue in this the Pleasant household does have a little bit of a variance in my games usually. So sometimes there's this chance that a lot of the times it goes the way it would normally go, and Mary Sue catches Daniel. Sorry to spoil it for you if you don't know, but Mary Sue catches Daniel. She catches him with the maid, and then they, have a very turbulent marriage after that. So usually that's what happens in my game. Now, sometimes occasionally, and I think what happened in the last game was that Mary Sue and Daniel actually tried to repair their relationship. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of happens this time. I'm not sure if they're going to try to repair their relationship, or if they're just going to say, forget it, we're just going to, move on with our lives. I'm going to turn it on 2 times speed right now so that we can get closer to the maid coming over. So she should be coming over now, correct? There she is. Okay. So now that the maid's here, part 3 of the Prima guide says, sure enough, when she's done with the house, she asks if she can hang around. Say yes. So I'll just have to let her clean the house, and when she's done, we'll get the prompt and we'll just say yes. Okay, looks like she was done exceptionally fast, taking care of the house. So she says, now that I'm done with work, would you like to hang out? Yes, we would. You got some bills to do. Some random dude is outside our house. Yeah, put your clothes on, Daniel. Crazy. So he now wants to woohoo with Kaylin. So part 4 of the Prima guide says, send Daniel to relax on the bed and invite the maid to join him. So let's send him onto the bed. I'm going to go ahead and make Kaylin selectable. I usually do make Kaylin selectable because the thing is sometimes I think, what if I move Kaylin in with somebody or something, and she ends up pregnant? Then it'll be, an interesting little story if she's already pregnant with Daniel's child now. It would be very time inaccurate. I never usually have Kaylin move into the town. I've heard some people do some interesting stuff with Kaylin and moving her into town, so I'm not 100% against moving her into town, and she is a member of the town technically, so I wouldn't be against it. I just never have any ideas on how exactly to move her into town without it feeling very forced. And plus, I don't like having a lot of characters that I don't really have a plan for, because then I just play them and don't really do anything with them. I just keep playing them, and I don't like doing that as much as I can. So we had the maid and Daniel relax. It says around this time a career chance card comes up for Mary Sue. Oh, there it is. No matter what you choose, the answer is negative and results in her coming home early. So the way that I usually do chance cards in the game, I'm not going to do it this time. I'm just going to pick something random because it'll go away soon. And I don't want that to happen, and I do want to choose something. But I'm going to go ahead and click grammar check. She's fired for her mistake. Okay. So Mary Sue got fired, which is the worst thing that could have happened. Usually I think she just gets demoted. but that got fired. That got her fired, so she's gonna have to try to find another job again, which is never fun. But anyways, normally when I do chains cards, how I do it is I roll a number between 1 and 2. A lot of the stuff, if I have to choose in the game, I do dice rolls. So I roll a number between 1 and 2, and that helps me determine what I choose for the chains cards, because I don't like just choosing stuff based on what I think they would do, just because sometimes it gets very tedious, and you know, I think it's better to have them just randomly choose than to do what I think they would choose. Because I play The Sims 2 a lot. I'm tired of choosing stuff for people, so I just let them choose on their own, you know. You never can fully 100% expect what someone's gonna decide. So now Mary Sue is home with us. She's got this negative reward points for losing her job. That was something she really didn't want to do. She wanted to get a promotion. But it says, number 6 says, just as Mary Sue gets home from work and the twins arrive from school, direct Daniel to offer the woohoo interaction to Kaylin. She accepts. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to have them woohoo yet. Okay, well, I think sometimes this stuff, oh, she's going into aspiration failure, okay. Well, she may not care so much about what's going on in the household right now, if she's going to be out there with the doctor getting her brain unscrambled. Thank you, therapist. Get her right as rain so she can come in here and see her husband cheating on her. Oh, she's very upset. Okay. Well, let's have Daniel and Malin. Jesus Christ. Kaylin. I tell you guys, I'm terrible with names. I was doing the Cassandra thing, now I'm doing this. I'm terrible with names. I'm gonna have them relax again and offer. Oop. Uh-oh. Nope, she caught him. Never mind, it didn't even have to happen. So it's just a bad day for... Oh, no! Lilith wants to bring Dustin and Brooke home from school. Yeah, she can do that. Okay, well, she didn't catch him cheating. I am going to do what the Prima guide says. I'm going to go ahead and have them woohoo one more time. Just to get that, Angela wants to bring Dirk home. That's fine. So the girls are bringing their boyfriends home. Which is fine by me. Dude, relax. Oh my god, this is insane. Oh, he's grabbing at her about her grades. Sir, you are literally cheating with the maid right now. You do not need to be worried about your daughter and her grades, okay? At least she's trying to make something of her life. You're trying to destroy yours. Okay, so they're gonna woohoo in here with the whole family home, which is just terrible. Just awful. And there goes the relationship failure. Someone fell in love. I guess they did. Mary Sue now wants to be a criminal. It's kind of interesting. So he's going into aspiration failure now because that was something he did not want to happen. I'm going to have Mary Sue... well, she's trying to slap him. Okay. What I'm going to do is have Lilith go and serve some lunch. I'm going to have Angela greet Cassandra, because Cassandra comes by, she's very good friends with Mary Sue, so she comes by and, I guess I was one of the girls who fell in love earlier. She comes by and kind of consoles Mary Sue, so, Cassandra's here. She wants to have a new friend. We'll lock that in for her. She wants to sneak out with Dirk and ask Sam on a date and then have a new friend, so... Dirk's like, what is going on here? Like this, they're literally both insane in the bedroom, going insane. She went into aspiration failure again, and it is just a terrible day for Mary Sue. She's lost her job, went into aspiration failure. She's losing her husband. She went into aspiration failure. It's just an awful day for these folks. As a side note, I will mention Cassandra does look a little different. I did take a little break in between playing the Pleasant household and the other households, and I went ahead and did some makeovers for the houses I'd already played. Well, dinner's ready, Mary, so go eat some dinner. Lilith, you don't have to eat. You're not hungry. Kaylin is... I need to make her unselectable so she'll go away. Lilith, can you ask her to leave? I feel like the girls would be very... Now, don't shake her hand. You need to be like, girl, you need to leave. You just made my parents divorce. I mean, not yet, but... They're married, but the string is very loosely tied right now. Okay, and the last part, number 7 in the Prima guide, says Daniel and Mary Sue get bad memories. Mary Sue acts out jealousy behavior, trashing relationships with both Daniel and Kaylin, and the girls react. The girls react in their own ways. I think the girls are mostly. I had Lilith tell her to leave, and Angela is just flirting with her boyfriend now. Lilith is too, so. They're just reacting by being like, well, at least our relationships are good, I guess. So there's that. Very chaotic for this household. We'll have to, come back. Oh, Jesus, there's a fight in the kitchen now. The girls are fighting. We'll have to come back and kind of help Mary Sue get her job back and get back on her feet and figure out what direction we're gonna go with Daniel and everything. So, that completes our time with the Pleasant family. So next, we're going to be moving on to Strangetown next. Strangetown will be our next goal. Because my plan for this play for this neighborhood was I wanted to do the 2 beginning towns that I like. I think wasn't Veronaville the other. I think Veronaville's the other beginning town. And I do really like Veronaville, but I have a lot of issues with Veronaville, usually not working correctly. And I don't have a lot of experience with Veronaville. Veronaville might be added in, but I can't say that 100%. But we're probably going to make one. I'm probably going to end this video here with the Pleasant family and have that be our whole intros for the Pleasantview families. And then I'll have a video for the Strangetown families. So stay tuned to see what we do with the Strangetown families, playing the Prima guide and the scripted events for them. I don't know if their scripted events are going to work because they're going to be in the, shopping. They're going to be like a shopping district in this town. But we will see. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. Leave a comment letting me know what you think. And thank you so much for watching.